Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Kia, and I am back for another video. And today we have to talk about the widow and the side chick, and that means we are talking about Erika Kirk and Candace Owens. And listen, I know what some people are going to say. Oh, she's just using this as a clickbait headline. No. The way Candace Owens is behaving is giving she's the side chick and she wasn't allowed to go to the funeral. That is the vibes that I am getting right now. And I know I am not the only person that has felt that. Since Charlie Kirk's untimely death, assassination, Candace Owens has been hell bent on proving that there has been other people behind it, that it wasn't just some lone shooter at the school that did this, that it's actually, foreign governments or, somebody else within the MAGA campaigns or somebody within his own campaign, not a campaign, through within his own camp who planned and plotted his demise that day. And a lot of people are really confused about the way that Candace is handling this. And to me, she's acting like a side chick. She's acting like Charlie Kirk was the actual love in her life and he was stolen away from her, and now she has to avenge his death. And she has been on multiple Twitter rants. She has gone after multiple people, and she's, had multiple different theories about, his death. Uh, she thought that it was Turning Point USA. She thought that it was maybe, possibly the Israeli government. If people don't know, she has been at odds with the Jewish community in Israel for quite some time now, since the war in Gaza. And every time she comes out with a comment like this, his wife, Erika Kirk, has come out and been like, we don't know what she's talking about. We don't know what she's talking about. But Candace keeps pushing forward. She has said that her and Charlie have private text messages. She even said that Charlie actually sent her a text message where he was um, concerned about his demise and that she basically gave her like a pre-warning sign about his death, that they're going to kill me. And Erica is saying that this never happened. It's really, again, like this woman really wants to prove to the world that she knows Charlie better than anybody else and better than his wife. So things came to a head recently where Candace actually put out audio after Charlie Kirk's memorial of Erika Kirk, who's now the CEO of Turning Point USA, speaking to the staff members. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to listen to this audio together. I have not heard the audio in full, so this will be a first time for me as well. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Hi, everybody. I still love all these emoji Zoom things. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like it's just insane. We had over
Just want to pause right there. The event of the century she's talking about in this moment is his funeral. I originally, when I heard about this, I thought this audio was after the recent Turning Point America Fest, and it's not. This is she's actually talking about the event of the century being Charlie's funeral.
275,000 people that attended, and stadium overflow, Westgate, insane, you guys. And then you have, was it 100 million? Over. You guys that heard the gospel and all about Charlie and all about everything that you guys do, and the hard work of Turning Point USA is insane. We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. But I just wanted to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to the events team, the development team, the graphic design team, the production team. It's just phenomenal. Their incredible work leading into the memorial. And honestly, a lot of the staff that worked on the memorial, they had 20-hour days for a week during the time of us grieving the loss of my husband. And honestly, I know several staff that didn't even sleep. Again, you guys are breathing angels, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And obviously a huge thank you to the Mosaic team. VI, you guys are 10 out of 10. Like we have the most incredible team. We just do. And you guys know that, and you guys are all a part of that. And I am so, so thankful. And if you do have a moment and you run into any of those staff members that you know had a role in this, and that they put a lot of their time and effort into it, just say thank you. There's something really special to be seen in moments like this, and it's not easy. I'm speaking from experience. I'm right in the trenches with you guys. And so the fact that you just, a simple thank you. I don't care if any of you have beef with each other from the past or have any issues with someone said something about this or that. Like, if you guys have any of that, please put it to rest. My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead. And it puts life into perspective of how short life is and relationships. And God puts people in your life for a reason. And it teaches you a lesson, it teaches them a lesson. So if you are going through a time where, just lay it to rest. And we are moving forward, Turning Point USA 2.0 with Charlie in our hearts. And that's what he would want.
The other part that is left out of this audio is that she basically said, if you need time to grieve, please use your paid time off, which is, again, an odd thing to say when people are grieving. It should just be take the time you need, take a step back. But this audio, of course, doesn't look good for Erika. None of her press tour has looked good for Erika. He died on the 10th. His funeral was on the 21st, where she got up there and cried and looked up to the sky with her makeup and the pyrotechnics and her suit, and then she's continued to look like a deranged Tammy Faye Baker ever since. And I'm sorry, Erika, but nobody is buying any of this. Nobody is buying you as the grieving widow who is now stepping up to the plate as the CEO of Turning Point USA, because you're not grieving. And I get it. Everybody grieves differently, but this has been an odd grieving situation for her. I mean, you got on that stage, you cried a little bit, and then you continue to talk about, Turning Point USA, how it's changing. You got Donald Trump up there. Then we have your next thing. You're talking to JD Vance about you're hugging him in a weird way. You're talking about him being the next president. Then we have you on stage with Nicki Minaj. Whenever she wore that shiny goldish red suit, we're not seeing a lot of grieving. We're not seeing a lot of introspection. We're not seeing what you would hope a woman in her position would want to bring a little bit more peace and hope to the world, and she's not doing that. She's not even really picking up where Charlie Kirk left off in my eyes. She's just kind of doing her own thing and, putting a new stamp on Turning Point USA. And let's be real, Turning Point has lost once Charlie has gone left, and the kind of anger and vitriol has continued from Turning Point USA. They've lost a lot of viewers. They've lost a lot of followers. They're losing a lot of donation. And that is a fact. That's not me making that up. They just are, because Charlie, whether you liked him or not, was a very unique person. He did things in a very unique ways that work. And every time someone tries to duplicate what he did, it does not work. We have seen multiple people since he's gone to glory. We've seen multiple people try to go to campuses, put up a table in a tent, and have people and ask them questions, and it doesn't work. We have seen those two weirdos that tried to go to HBCUs do it, which they were just doing it for clout. We have seen Fresh from Fresh and Fit try to do it. It just doesn't work the way Charlie did it, and it never will. But here's the main thing I want to bring up, because like I said, the Erika Kirk is grieving in a very bizarre way. I think she's relishing the fact that she's now been able to come to the forefront, that she is now famous. She is now out there. This is really what she wanted, because you guys have to remember that before she married Charlie, she was a pageant queen. So this is like her Miss America moment. But my bigger question is to Candace, what is your end game here? You're putting out this clip of Erika Kirk, trying to make her seem like she is this money hungry, I don't care, all about merch sales, go, go, go woman. To prove what? Is she saying that Erika was involved? Is she just upset with how she's handling it? Is Candace saying I would have handled grieving him more because I loved him more? I don't. understand what the end game is. I get it. Candace, you are grieving, and you are have not been allowed by Turning Point USA to grieve how you want to. They have kind of shunned her off to the side. She was friends with Charlie, and like I said, I think they were more than friends. The reaction that she's given is giving more than friends. Like I said, side chick who wasn't allowed to go to the funeral, mistress who was never acknowledged, you know, it's giving like a weird Sally Hemings, Thomas Jefferson thing going on, and I feel sorry for her. And I just wish we knew what Candace was looking for. I think Candace is very, very smart. I think Erika lucked up when her husband died. And that's just my real feeling. So listen, drop them in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about it. Are you a Candace fan? Again, I am not an active Candace fan, but I do think Candace is very smart. I have said that on Life Full Circle Radio. I have said that it's on my channel. That Candace is a smart, smart woman. She's just doing really dumb stuff lately. So let me know what your thoughts are. Drop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.